So it's Baby YGO here, with a good friend of mine, Rob. We're just gonna be looking through some of the new cards in the Collector's Pack 2020. This was released June 19th, which is today of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, First card is Powered Crawler. It does level 7 Earth Machine, 2700 attack, 2k defense. Stats alone, pretty good. Um, right away, Earth Machine, you can think trains, Infinitracks, things like that. I
Uh,
believe they do have a rank 7 Xyz.
yes, they do. It's Mountain Smasher.
Yeah, so that maybe another way to make that in the actual deck alone. Um, both of the effects are hard once per turns. On summon, pretty much. Pop a card with pop a monster your opponent controls with attack less than that. Less than it. So anything with 27 or less, you're just gonna pop. It's good to get Appaloosa out of there if they have nothing on it, or any problematic card, like if playing against like Black Wings or something like that, and they got the barrier statue up or something like that, and you can get this out in some way. This can really help.
Yeah.
The other effect is
All monsters your opponent
it's
control
pretty
must
much
much.
it's like the Dalmatianus Glad Beast one,
Yeah.
or another
Wait,
or some other
it's
cards where it
different.
has to attack if the monsters are able. So if they're not,
Yes.
as long as they're in attack, they're attacking. If they're not, they're not. So it's a little worse than Dalmatianus because you don't get to choose the attack target, which kind of
Yeah, they just
sucks.
have to.
But they still have to attack. So if like they need to, if like they have you have a big monster that they can't get around, they have to crash into it, lose life points, which can be
Yeah.
helpful.
The card would be better if it just had a summoning condition, like a way to get it out of the hand.
Yeah, like similar to like a Gizmek or something like that.
Yeah, like
Um,
if you say if you
yeah,
summon an Earth Machine, summon this card from hand,
yeah,
or like something along those lines, it would be a
yeah,
lot better.
yeah. Definitely, definitely, definitely. The next card is a trap card. Normal trap, intruder alarm, yellow alert. It's a hard once per turn. On attack declaration, special summon a monster from hand. Your opponent can't target it. And then your opponent can't target any other monsters for attacks while you control that face-up monster. Also, at the end of battle, bounce it to hand. So similar to like a Dragon Maid or a Gladiator Beast, how it like almost tags out. Some funny thing you can do is you can special summon Pankratops off of this, or
Oh
something like that,
God!
or another big monster like that has a quick effect.
Oh,
And
but
pop it.
also that card screams it screams trap tricks to me.
I actually don't agree with that because trap tricks, your opponent's not getting to the battle phase. Your board's gonna be set 5, Sarah, Baguska, pass.
Uh,
That's trap tricks for
I feel like
for it.
okay, both our points can be debated because also someone
I could see
told
this
me who
actually a
does.
side deck card in some going first decks. I can see Paleo running it if this guy can actually help Paleo to protect to protect Totally Awesome now that it's limited to 1.
Yeah, well, all in all, it's an okay card.
It's an okay card. I actually can to me I can also see it played in some going second decks as a side deck card for going first.
Yeah, fair point. You can
Um,
also
so you can legit just set like I know in Maju I would put this in the side deck because which is Maju is actually one of my favorite decks actually. I could
yep.
put it in the side deck going first. I can set maybe this and something else. I can summon any monster. Doesn't have to be a certain attack or level. Just special summon a
Yeah.
monster.
Also, this guy is the man of Maju, by the way.
I am Mr. Maju Man. I am Mr. Maju Man. But the real Maju is Logan JYA. His channel would be in the description. Cheap Master 55. He is the one who is passing on the Maju to me. So, and he also streams on Twitch. So I suggest go checking him out.
Yes, Logan, great vids.
Yeah, great videos. Next card, level 4 Water Beast, which is kind of an odd combo, but
Yeah. Okay, just let me say
Armored
this.
White Bear.
This card has actually been an anime and manga exclusive card for very a while since the 5Ds era,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
and Duel Links actually have this, but it's not the effect it this. It's just a floating effect which adds a card from grave.
hmm
This
So
is
this is an
much
on summon while synchro is on the field. So right away, uh I'm seeing Saryuja combo in normal, uh, or I'm seeing it in like synchro, any synchro deck.
but also I think I know what uh so also I believe this goes with the fairy dragon in the manga one. Like with the Luna, the duelist who used fairy dragon.
Yeah,
This was like one of her cards.
yeah. This could be in a ancient fairy dragon, except for the fact that ancient fairy dragon is
Is
kind of
banned.
banned. I can actually also see this being played in some combo decks. Like, I can see Adam Anticipator playing this because actually now that Block Dragon got hit on the PPG list,
Hey,
thank God they don't have as much extension, so their early combo is a little bit more fragile.
yeah, fair point.
So I'm seeing a lot of them tech in like Magical Midbreaker Field and even the Emancipator one because it stacks a card. So
Very fair.
you guarantee that you're hitting a monster off of your Researcher, Analyzer, or Seeker.
You're not wrong.
The
So
attack gain isn't irrelevant, but the Midbreaker
mhm,
Field is what's really relevant.
yeah,
So this, if you're able to summon this off of like your Star User or something, it's nice to have.
yeah, and its floating effect is okay.
The
Like
floating effect is okay, but I think this would just be a one of in most decks.
yeah,
Just
it's
as
not that good. It's
just as a
okay.
card, you know, you could play it in you could play it in any field spell centric deck.
Yeah,
I could see Dream Mirrors playing this
yeah, fair point. I
because
know
you
them and
can
play them.
if you
You're
play
definitely are
them
right now.
because
Well,
they do have a way to make a synchro monster in most builds.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
but also most of their field spells banish the one to switch to the other. So maybe like if it gets destroyed, you could use this.
yeah, just as like a little follow up or kind of protection.
Yes,
That's
correct.
pretty much it for this one. The floating effect isn't really that good. There's not too many beast decks that would, beast cards that would be good to add
Yeah,
that are a little
like
bit lower.
when I saw this, I first thought of the Glacial Beast cards, but then I remembered they're Aqua, which this
Yeah,
would do nothing with.
yeah. Final card's probably the best one.
Yes, if
Fire
I were
Flint,
to rank them,
Fire
if
Flint
I were to rank,
ladies. This is pretty much Blue Mountain Butterspy on steroids because if anyone
yep,
remembers Goki U-Lock Firewall format, that the format of all hell. Uh, Butterspy is just control a war when you normal or special a war when you normal a warrior special it from hand. And then this is just if you control the warrior specialist, you can special it. So you can like add this off you sold it, and then you special it off of its own effect or something like that.
hmm
Um, Also you can send it to grave and special summon a warrior from hand. So if you have like a Greffer or something like that in your hand that you can't get out, you can special that and then you continue with your combo, which is actually pretty nice. Pretty much it. Only card I can really see being played are Intruder Alarm as a side deck, and then maybe this in like Infernoble Knights.
yeah. If I were to rank these,
Maybe even Ancient Warriors, because
yeah,
another good
fair.
thing is that it's level 1, so you can make like Anima, Link Karibo with this
Yeah,
going first to put a little bit more protection on your board. So
if I were to rank these cards in the order of how good I think they are, Fire Flint Lady would probably be number one. Then then Yellow Alert would be number two. I would definitely say Powered Crawler is the number three, and then Armored White Bear is number four.
yeah, my opinion is similar to Rob and similar to my boy Rob, but I would actually rank Fireflint as one. Obviously, that's similar. I would rank the Intruder Alarm and Power Crawler as the same if we're talking about effect wise. They're about the same. Crawler might be even a little bit better.
Okay, but when you get down to it,
Only thing that's bringing Crawler down a little bit is that it can't summon itself, and it
yes,
can't.
absolutely.
You need if you don't have a way to summon it, it's just a brick card, a dead card.
That's
Card.
why I rated it higher because like it needs other cards to help it go off,
Yeah,
and
but
like
when it goes
Intruder
off,
Alarm doesn't.
yeah, Intruder Alarm just needs a monster in hand and an attack declaration.
Yeah, and that's a lot easier
Any
to achieve than two trips.
you could also protect like an Appaloosa with this.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you can actually combo these two intruder armor with powered collar if you want.
He's not wrong. They do
Um,
have some
special
synergy.
it, then pop the attack target.
They do have some synergy in there.
Um, so I mean, what are they gonna be summoning? A Borload Savage with everything negated, but like
Yeah.
at that point, you're really just getting Borload Savage, and that's just a card. Um, and also a funny thing is you could turn off Boral Swords with this by popping their target, their attack target, the other monster in attack position, so they can't do it. Um, so that's kind of nice. I also see this deck, the trap card being played in a lot of control decks. Like a lot of stun decks. You can special like a barrier statue or something like that, and things like that.
Oh,
So
just that.
it's just some pretty nice things that you can do with it. Nice little niche situations that can actually be a lot better than you think.
So one more little fun tidbit. Uh, then one of the new sets just got its name changed. The seventh legendary duelist will now be called Legendary Duelist Rage of Ra.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that name, but it's okay.
It rhymes, so it's good.
It rhymes. It is good. So you know what? That'll be it. Probably have a crawler, power crawler deck. Maybe a Maju and some other deck lists up. I also am gonna be uploading some Card Fight Vanguard stuff when I get my camera sorted out. So I'll upload some deck profiles of that stuff as well. Um, so see it until next time. Peace. Also, any comments or any other things, please leave a like, subscribe, and any opinions in the comments. This is like my first YouTube channel experience, so by all means, please support.